The good boy syndrome. You wake up every morning with your tail wagging, not because you're happy, because that's what good boys do. The alarm barks at 6 a.m. sharp, and you leap from your cushioned bed, ready to perform tricks for treats that taste like cardboard and promises that crumble like yesterday's kibble. Your collar feels tighter today. Maybe it's the weight of expectations, or maybe you've grown too comfortable being led around by invisible leashes. The morning routine is sacred. Shower, coffee, commute. Each step a trained response to stimuli you can't even see anymore. The office is just a bigger dog park. Everyone sniffing each other's achievements, marking territory with meaningless meetings, competing for the alpha's attention. You sit, you stay. You fetch reports and deliver presentations with the enthusiasm of a retriever who's forgotten what he's actually retrieving. The bone dangling above your cubicle. Promotion. The one after that, recognition, and the golden one shimmering just out of reach, purpose. But here's the thing about bones. They're designed to keep you chewing, not to satisfy your hunger. Your phone buzzes. Another notification, another hit of digital dopamine disguised as connection. You scroll through feeds of other well-trained dogs performing their daily tricks, posting pictures of their perfectly arranged food bowls and designer collars, living the dream they caption. But whose dream exactly? The trainer never shows his face. He doesn't need to. He's programmed you so well that you've become your own handler. Every should and must echoes in your head like commands you've internalized so deeply. You think they're your own thoughts. Good boys don't question the system. Good boys work overtime without complaining. Good boys smile when their souls are screaming. The fence around your yard isn't locked. Never was. You could jump it anytime you wanted. But here's the cruel joke. You've been trained so thoroughly to believe in boundaries that don't exist. You can't even see the gate anymore. The prison isn't made of bars. It's made of comfort, routine, and the fear of disappointing masters who profit from your obedience. At lunch, you eat at your desk. Again, the same sandwich, the same chips, the same quiet desperation seasoned with the salt of dreams deferred. Other dogs walk by, their collars glinting with fresh achievements, their tails wagging with renewed hope. They still believe the next treat will be different. You used to believe that too. The afternoon drags like a leash being pulled in the opposite direction of where your instincts want to go. 5 o'clock approaches, the magical hour when good boys get to go home and pretend they're free. But freedom is just another cage with better lighting. You drive home in traffic, surrounded by other domesticated animals in their metal carriers, all heading back to their respective kennels to rest up for tomorrow's performance. The radio plays songs about rebellion written by millionaires, commercials about products that promise to make you feel wild again. What if you stopped being a good boy? The thought hits like a shock collar around your conscience. What if you bit the hand that feeds you scraps? What if you started howling at the moon instead of at quarterly reports? What if you remembered that wolves don't beg for treats? They hunt, but then you remember the mortgage, the insurance, the safety net that's really just a more comfortable cage. And tomorrow, you'll wake up with your tail wagging again. Not because you're happy, because that's what good boys do. The real question isn't whether you're a good boy. It's who taught you to believe that being good meant being quiet. If this bone made you question your own leash, smash that like button and share it with another well-trained dog who's starting to remember they used to be wild. Subscribe for more uncomfortable truths served with a side of existential crisis.